So my buddy Gary asked me, what are my favorite core exercises? He said he was partial to the dead bug. And while I wanted to just easily give out, my favorite core exercises, here's the reality. I don't have any. I hate training my abs. Most people would say that, yes, I do have abs. The reason I don't work my abs directly is because I get a lot of ab work just from bracing during other exercises, especially my powerlifting movements, squat, bench, deadlift. Most people train their abs because they want a six pack, right? Here's kind of the issue with that. If you do not remove the layer of fat that is over your abs, at least minimize it, right? You really won't see the abs. This is the muscle, this is the body fat. If this grows, what's gonna happen here? Your torso might expand. And is that the goal for most people? Probably not. They probably want a pretty narrow midsection, not that refrigerator body that we see on people like Dustin Poirier, for example, if you're an MMA fan. You can build a lot of core strength without ever directly working your abs just by properly bracing during other lifts. And you don't have to do the powerlifting movements. Something like a one-arm bent over dumbbell row, when you're doing this, you have to have anti-rotation. That's your core musculature. Let's take an example like Tia Toomey. She is clearly somebody who works her abs. If you look at her abs, they are large, they're very large. But she also has a low enough body fat percentage for it to be visible. But because my buddy Gary asked me for my favorite core exercises, I will give him two. One is the cable crunch. So you just take a rope like this, and you crunch it down. The nice thing about this is you can actually weight it. A lot of ab exercises, for whatever reason, are only done with body weight, and that makes it very hard to progressively overload. And the other one would be a Pallof Press. The Pallof Press helps with anti-rotation, so you're gonna take a cable setup, you're gonna bring it out a little bit, and then you push while it's trying to rotate, and you do not let yourself rotate. Obviously, you can progressively overload that by increasing the weight on the stack. So I hope that's helpful. My general recommendation, what are your goals? If your goals are to have a well-defined six-pack, you got to make that happen in the kitchen. And if your goals are to have very, very strong abs, yeah, maybe working them directly might be in your best interest.